that I didn't tell my parents. I should have. They might watch this video. And I would look at my phone and I would just go to photos of him, zoom into his face, and just look at his face. And I would say out loud, I'm not ready to... I'm not ready to... And this... The lasted for 40 minutes, I think? 30 minutes? But those were the longest 30 minutes. I couldn't. Every I took it felt like nothing was happening. And I had to look at myself in the mirror and say, this is how I make my money. This is how I pay our bills. This is how we can afford America. This is so that I could maybe have a house one day, or maybe I could save money and I could plan for my future, which I couldn't do in Colombia. Like, this was my way. It's not the best way. It's not the way I think anyone else should be doing. What I do is I think it's not talked about enough on the internet. I just the other week, somebody sent me an article. I forget the other one. Maybe one of you guys sent it to my business email and this headline caught my attention. I clicked on it, and it was an article. You might be able to find it on the internet that said those who eat fast food 4 times a week are 80% more likely to 80%, just 4 times a week. How do you double that? I still eat my day, sometimes twice a day. I run every single day. And I'm not big at what I do, and I feel like it's really nice, especially like skinny people or attractive people. Whereas if you're skinny and attractive, no one questions what they're doing because they don't look fat. Well, you could be skinny and you're just because you're not fat like me doesn't make it any more or less healthy to do. And I'm not criticizing other mukbangers. I'm really not. I feel like everyone's free to do as they wish, and it doesn't matter if they're exercising it off or taking or whatever to combat whatever they're eating or consuming. At the end of the day, it doesn't make it healthy in itself. At the end of the day, ramen is not healthy. Cheeseburgers are not healthy. It doesn't matter how much you're over-exercising and stuff. It's still not something to do on a regular basis. And that happened to me over the summer. And I said, well, I can keep going. I can keep going. And I just feel like I can't. And I told myself when I was 30, maybe have a large enough following where I could pay my rent and have some savings, where I could make enough money where I could do something else without stuffing my face. I mean, so many people tell me, I don't watch you for the food, I watch you for your entertainment, or I don't watch you for your food, I watch you for the storytelling, or because you're in a relationship with Orlin, or because you had a talking parrot, or because you travel, or because you're dramatic. I mean, there's so many angles to me. It's not just the food. It's really more so a diary of me. And the food is kind of what brings you, but this conversation is what keeps you. I forget what I'm saying. That's what separates mukbang in general from like ASMR. You're there for the person, not for the food. ASMR, you're really not there for the person. You don't know them. You don't know anything about them. I wanted to do when I was 30. I wanted to have a large enough following. I wanted to buy a house. I mean, all these YouTubers are buying houses and cars, and you know, my been so screwed. My has been so. And you know, I'm not dissing it. If they're listening, I am grateful that I even have this opportunity, and I get it. Life is just not fair. Life's just not fair, and so that's why I would make more channels or try again or keep on going. But I at least wanted something like that, you know. But I could literally not tomorrow if I keep going, and I feel it internally, and it me, and especially if Orlin. And there's been so many days, as of recently, I'd say the past couple of months, where he's saying, what would it be worth it? You know, all of your effort, all of your editing, all of your food, and all the time you put into, you know, editing and rendering and uploading and traveling and collabing and eating and cleaning and digesting and burning it off on the treadmill while barely.
Hello? Mia?
Hey, sleepyhead. Finally up?
Where are you?
I should reach the village shortly.
Remember, if you see a totem, do not go any farther. Those are clear warnings.
I know. I read your book.
Well, I was hoping we'd have breakfast together. You surprised me, that's all.
Admit it. You thought I forgot your birthday, didn't you? Well, I didn't.
Share my ideas sporadically throughout multiple videos over multiple weeks. So I'm just putting it in a concise version here. I believe veganism is bad long term. That's my belief. But I do think in the short term it might help. And it makes a good for me. It worked for me in the past. I mean, before Mukbang and before you knew me as a vegan YouTuber.
Exactly what I wanted. It even has solar batteries.
And a macro element scanner. Check yourself to see if you're not missing any. We've been here only a few days, but stress can wear you out.
Tell me about it.
I could be in a different country. I could be in the airplane. I am so consistent. I just push it out all the time. And that's just my personality. So if I'm saying I'm vegan, I am vegan. Rain or shine. And this is something that I'm going to do for at least a year. Because to me, that's short term. And to me, it's going to take me a year to lose all this. To slowly get healthier. I don't believe in something really quick and fast. And I know that slow and steady wins the race. That's just how it goes. And I know this. I've lived through this.
Well rested and well fed.
Perfect. And keep it that way. We need that brain of yours working at peak performance.
I'll try to take good care of it. Have you found them yet?
See. And as expected, they don't want to talk. They behave as if I am not here.
But they haven't driven you away. That's a good sign. You need to convince them that you're one of them.
Agreed. That seems to be the right course of action. I will sleep on the edge of the village and only eat what I can find.
Develop something that would give me a chance to say.
Just be careful, please.
I will. But if I am to live like them, we can't be talking so often.
You're right. They're suspicious of technology.
If anything goes wrong, I'll leave the village and get you on the radio. Otherwise, you can assume everything is just fine and there is no need to worry.
All right. Let's focus on the goal. I'll be focusing on indexing new plant species. I think I saw a few new specimens.
You know what's really I feel like so many people on the internet would be happy. I feel like so many people would say,
around here.
He thought he had it coming. I just did what seemed right for me. You know, I am not attractive. I am not naturally funny. I am not popular. I'm not fit or skinny or with a famous TikTok girlfriend or in a famous vlog squad or that special. You know, I don't do anything I don't really have anything special that I feel like people would really want to stick around for. I found something that
around
worked
here.
for me. Now, obviously, it wouldn't work for a lot of people. No one's willing to put their and to eat food for his views. Not all people are willing to not fit in their clothing or, you know, put their to feel so bad so often. But to me, it was worth it because it's how I was able to get myself out there, and it's me, you know. And I love it. I love to eat, and it just worked so well for me. I could talk, I could be myself, and I still want to do that. I still want to talk, and I still want to be myself, and I still want to be a YouTuber. But I do these types of videos anymore. And I'm so sorry to those of you who might stop watching me, or might think that I'm not good enough, I gave up too soon, or I don't know, that I'm a failure. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm sure I'll see lots of other stuff. Well, such and such, she does it, and she's skinny. You just can't do it right. You like exercise 5 hours a day like this person. Or, well, you ate too much. If you just like eating a little bit, you've been okay. Or you should have like hid the food behind the camera and had someone else take half of it off too. Or, you know, you didn't do it. If you would have cooked it with it, I don't like cooking about it.
Fuck me.
It worked for me, you know. There's really not anybody else that does
Mia.
videos. I know everyone.
I know I was supposed to not call, but a line snapped and I fell down a good 30 feet.
Sacrifices.
Yasmino, are you okay?
I'm not sure.
Hold on. I'll walk away a bit so they can't hear you. Let me know once you have checked yourself.
What's to make you think you know what such and such is doing too? You don't know. Or what they've gone through. And I know some things, and again, I'm really trying to save my life these days. All I'm trying to say is that I'm going vegan. And, well, today's day 3. I haven't told anybody, but I feel like I'd tell you today. I'm going vegan for at least 1 year, and I'm going to show you my diet. I'm going to show you what I do.
That's definitely not good.
I'm going to show you the whole process because I feel like it could help so many people. And I feel like
It's all right. Nothing's broken. Just scratches and bruises. Nothing to worry about.
In the jungle, every scratch can be dangerous. You need to patch everything up. Do you remember how to do it?
I have here for good, and I want to show people a healthy way to eat. This is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next week.
Yes, I do. Mullenaria. Long, smooth, acute leaf, surrounded by yellow flowers.
I know, it looks crazy,
That's it.
but I'm telling you...
Okay, I'll go look for it.
You should have it in your notepad. Call me when you've treated your wound.
And I actually tried.
Roger that.
Well, no,
Over and
I
out.
stayed there for a month, and I did lose weight. But I also feel like this is more exciting for me, and it's more variety, and it's just... It worked last time, and I just wanted to... This is my... since I'm really fat, I probably try to get it. This is my breakfast. Big breakfasts are a must for me. This is my lunch, a little bit smaller. And this is my dinner. Again, big breakfast, big dinner. I can't sleep if I don't have enough carbs in me. I actually just talked about this the other day, how I did seafood, and I couldn't fall asleep, and I was like, I literally had some crackers and breadsticks. Boom, passed out. This is my dinner. So breakfast, big meal. Lunch, maybe even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could have like 7, you know. Big dinner though. So I would eat 35-ish bananas a day. And I'll do that for 7 days. And then the next... And then the next week, I'll have another 35 each day, times 7. I know what I'm doing when it comes to health. This is health. This is health. This is fiber. This is potassium to push out all that sodium. I will be adding salt to this. Last time I did this, I didn't have any salt, and now I see where that might be bad. I will be adding salt for my iodine, for my blood pressure, for my electrolytes, for my heart. I did salt-free in the past. Do not recommend it. Even for a day. I mean, I think that's kind of dangerous too. You know, you have to find, especially if you're lifting weights or doing some activity, you need those electrolytes. You need salt for your heart. It's proven. So I'll be adding salt to these, and I'll make them in smoothies with some water. This is health. And this, I just scratched my table. And you guys are going to watch me on this journey. And I don't know how fast it's going to be. I don't know how quickly I'm going to lose weight. I might lose 10 pounds right away, and then like slowly over time, and then boom. And it's going to be up and down. It's like that. Have you ever seen that meme that says what people think of success? And it's a line, and it goes from the bottom to the top, and it's a straight arrow. People imagine success like that. Bottom to top, beep, like on a graph. And then the next part is the actuality of success. And here's the bottom, here's the top, and it goes like this. Oop, back down, back up, up. You will go up and down, and that's how life goes. That's how relationships go. That's how my YouTube views go. That's how the algorithm goes. That's how my paycheck goes. That's how the stock market goes. That's how the tides of the ocean goes. That's how seasons of fruits go. That's life, up and down. If you look at it closely, but if you look at it from far away, you're going to be making some improvement if you're doing something that works. This will work for me. I promise you, and I'm going to show you every step of the way to getting healthier and feeling alive, and not having my husband have to bring flowers to my for the rest of his life because I couldn't let go, or because I was too afraid to change, or I was too afraid of people saying that I was weak, or I gave up, or I didn't have enough willpower, or that I didn't have enough money, or we didn't have a house yet, or whatever. At the end of the day, I don't want, it's not even me. Like, I love my life. I love life. I love to create. I love music. I love art. I love the theater. I love so much about I love the sunshine. But it's not even me. It's Orlin, and I don't want him to have to look at his next partner 10, 20 years down the road and say, hey, Jonathan, this weekend I'm going to go see Nick's and I'm just going to put some flowers down for him. I don't want my life to go that way. I don't want my path to because of food. So this is very important for me, and I am asking for your support. I'm asking you not to judge me. I know this might seem like crazy, but it's all I know how to do, and I want to do the best of what I can do in the best way I know how to do, and I want to So thank you for your time. I appreciate you listening. I, again, would appreciate your support. Please stick around to see what I post next in terms of inspiring content, what I plan on doing, for me to go more into depth about how I'm improving my soul, how I'm improving my body, how I'm improving my relationship with food, and how I'm slowly beginning to heal my and get back on track, because I want. So thank you, and go vegan. Hey everyone, it's me, Nick Avocado, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy that you're here and giving me a couple minutes of your day. I'm sorry if it's a long video. I'm telling you right now, I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm just sitting here and I'm going to talk from the heart because today's video is not a mukbang and it's something that I need to discuss with my followers. Today's video I thought I'd be making when I was 30 years old. I thought I'd be sitting here when I was 30, looking into your eyes and telling you, it's all over. I'm done. It's time for a change. It's time for something new. With some events that have happened in my life, which I've never told anybody until today, that change is gonna happen now. Though I haven't told anybody, what you've been seeing on YouTube has been pre-recorded. I'll film like 2 videos in a day. When I was living in Philadelphia over the summer, I had a and I never told anybody. If you follow my Twitter, you will see a day where I posted that something had happened to me and that I thought an was looking over me. That's what happened. I was in my room and I was alone. Orlin had come here to Florida to apartment shop for me in Orlando. And I knew what was happening because it was like something that I'd never experienced in my entire life. I felt, I could sense what was going to happen, and my entire left arm felt like something was lighting it on fire. So much pressure. I could not. I started to see spots. I started sweating out of my hands and my feet. And I was in the basement where it's cooler. We had air conditioning. And my felt like it was about to. And so I got some that you take to relieve. Well, it's actually a when it comes to that type of stuff. And I chewed on it and I prayed. I don't even know what I prayed to. I don't know who I thought of in terms of someone greater than human. All I did was and I just said out loud to myself, I cannot, not now. Now is not the time. And I remember pulling my phone, I went down bed to my parents, I showed up for my kitchen, and I would look at my phone and I would just go to photos of him, zoom into his face and just look at his face. And I would say out loud, I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to go. This lasted for 40 minutes, I think? 30 minutes? Those were the longest 30 minutes. Every took, it felt like nothing was happening. And I had to look at myself in the mirror and say, this is how I make my money. This is how I pay our bills. This is how we can afford America. This is so that I could maybe have a house one day, or maybe I could save money and I could plan for the future, which I do in Colombia. This is my way. It's not the best way. It's not a way that I think anyone else should be doing. What I do is very, I think it's not talked about on the internet. I just the other week, somebody sent me an article. I forget who it was. Maybe one of you guys sent me my the headline caught my attention. I clicked on it, and it was an article, you might be able to find it, that said, those who eat fast fast food 4 times a week are 80% more likely. 80%, just 4 times a week. I do double that. I film every single day, sometimes twice a day. I run all these channels now. And I'm big with what I do, and I feel like it's glorified, especially by skinny people or attractive people, where if you're skinny and attractive, no one questions what they're eating because they don't look fat and well, you could be skinny and you're just because you're not fat like me doesn't make it any more or less healthy to do. And I'm not criticizing other mukbangers, I'm really not. I feel like everyone's free to do as they wish, and it doesn't matter if they're exercising it off or taking or whatever, to combat whatever they're eating or consuming. At the end of the day, it doesn't make it healthy in itself. At the end of the day, ramen is unhealthy. Cheeseburgers are not healthy. It doesn't matter how much you're over-exercising or stuff. It's still not something to do on a regular basis. And, that happens to me. And I just feel like I can't. And I told myself when I was 30, maybe have a large enough following where I could pay my rent and have some savings, where I could make enough money where I could do something